I would put it on a bun. You could fit the pickles. You could fit pickles in there. And the pickles. You can fit the pickles in there. You can fit the pickles in there. Come on. Pickle chicken sandwich. Take it away, John Frickin Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole,
How did we end up on that rabbit hole?
where all you do is wrong, and rules are just suggestions made up as we go along. And who knows what you'll find here? Maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please go down further. Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
My nipples are sweating.
What are they doing to that chicken?
They're punching holes in it. You know what? I want to teabag Hank Azaria. He could make weird noises.
You're fucking weird.
You guys are horrible.
Bunyan rings? Like, I wouldn't eat those.
What the fuck? Hey.
Even if it was Paul Bunyan themed, like, you know what I mean?
Anyone-
Like flannel onion rings or something like that. Be like, yeah, I had a heart attack. Fuck you.
It's a sunshiny day.
Yeah. Fat people need love, too. And welcome to another edition of Just in Time. We are the J&T Baggers. I'm DJ.
This is Norman Blunt.
Tiger Durgan.
You sound all angry at it, Cole. But yeah, we are here again for another weirdness. Okay. So yeah, I got a weird question for you guys.
I like the pipe.
You guys both ordered pizza, not so much in specific Pizza Hut, but you guys have both ordered pizza for carry out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys have nothing against Pizza Hut, but you guys have been to this Pizza Hut right down the street, right?
The one with the drive-through window.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. All right, you guys have both gone in though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the little buffet and shit.
Yeah, and they got the little cushion seats or whatever fucking right in the front. Now, when you go in and you've ordered a pizza and you know it's supposed to be ready and you're going to pick it up, what is the first thing you do when you walk into that door?
Go straight to the counter.
And if nobody's standing at the counter, behind the counter, what do you do?
You just sit down on one of the seats right behind you.
Okay, you are too white. You've lost. You have lost. Corn,
I was gonna say the same shit.
you guys have both lost. You don't sit down until somebody has helped you.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Makes sense.
Why, though?
Because they'll just overlook you.
Yeah, especially at this one, dude. They will keep on walking and shit. There's only a couple, like, although there's people walking around back there, only a few of them are trained at the register. So most of them are going to look at you and be like, hey, someone will be with you. Okay, so the other day, ordered a pizza, went to go pick it up. Now, whoever was trained on the register was helping somebody at the drive-thru window. I know, somebody was actually at the drive-thru window and being helped.
They got the buzzer to work?
Yeah. So, what was it? Me and my sister, we walk in, we go to the counter, and fucking nobody's there, of course. We just stand there waiting for somebody. Fucking, what was it? Some guy comes up and like, hey, you guys here for a pickup? Yeah. It's like, okay, someone will be right with you. Like, why'd you even ask, dude, if you weren't even gonna, got my hopes all up? Okay. So we just stay standing there at the counter, waiting for somebody to come and take our goddamn money so we could get that pizza.
I like the pipe.
Suddenly we noticed that a white man that was sitting on one of the benches is now standing directly behind us at an angle as if he's trying to find a way to wedge himself in front of us. Without even asking, you could tell what story had just taken place here. This white man went into there, nobody helped him right away, he sat down.
And then he saw you guys being helped.
Yeah, he saw us still standing at the counter.
I was here first.
Yep. Now, he didn't say anything. Of course not. What's he going to say?
He's trying to passively aggressively get past the black people.
Yep. And he was trying, like, everything but a throat clear, as far as that. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Never got it, but I was waiting for it. Finally, some tattooed guy comes up and fucking, actually helps us out and takes our order, or fucking goes and grabs our pie. We noticed this the whole time, because when that tattooed guy approached, this guy started inching a little bit closer even, and my sister leaned on the counter to block his way out while I talked to the guy and fucking did the exchange. What was even funnier is because in our head, we hadn't even been discussing what was going on. But we, there's that brother-sister ESP where you're like, this white man ain't getting in front of us. I don't give a fuck what time he came in. To add further to the story, when we pulled up, we noticed an old white man, like an old white man, sitting in his car. The car was still on. He's got a dog in his lap. Now I'm connecting these two. Old white man sitting in his car is waiting for the white man inside to pick up the pies and go back out to the car.
Day for a day.
No.
Why'd you get so far?
It looked like more fucking, we're going to, white man with his family going to visit grandpa. Grandpa's paying for the pie. But we'll go inside and pick it up because he's got the dog.
Something wrong with you, Travis.
Yeah.
Damn.
Jesus.
Fuck you, old guys can find love too.
I even emphasized that this man was way, way older.
Two guys can't go pick up a pie together without being gay now? What's up with that?
Why are you getting so offended? I can just ask questions.
Wow. You assumed that they were doing that.
The best part, though, because the part that made it taste even better, that made that pie taste even better, because, like I said, the only reason I don't mind mentioning Pizza Hut, because they didn't do anything wrong. This isn't a paid endorsement, but it's not a goddamn bashing either. That pie was delicious. They got my order right and all that shit. But as the guy handed me my receipt and shit, and I was getting ready to walk away, he looks at this white man behind me, and he says, "I'll be with you folks when I can, or whenever I can," and walks away. You're going to be there for another 10 minutes, you passive-aggressive little bitch. That's what you get for sitting down. So tip of the day, don't fucking sit down. When you're going to pick up your pie, you don't sit down until somebody has taken your money and you've got a receipt in your hand and you're waiting for that pie to be made. Or that, if you're there to pick it up, they're going to bring your pie as soon as they take your money because they want to get rid of you.
I hate picking. I hate carry out.
I'm
lazy like that, dude. I hate carry out.
You'll pay the extra delivery charge. Huh?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I'm not down. I'm not always down.
I'm an asshole, though. If I was in that situation, I'd see two people walk in, I'd fucking jump up right in front of them and, nope, this is mine, bitch.
Had he done that before we got to the counter, we wouldn't have said shit. We would have been like, okay, he hasn't put in his order or he hasn't been helped yet. But because he was sitting there comfortably when we walked in, my assumption is that he's already gone in and ordered a pie and he's waiting for it to be made.
Fuck you.
If you're waiting for your pie to be made, that's so much different than me coming in to pick up a pie that's already been ordered and made.
See, and all three of us have been a part of that rally where we went to Pizza Hut, we ordered, and we sat there.
Yeah, and that's a long wait. And you don't bitch about somebody else who fucking goes in line.
Yeah, you just sit there, watch TV for fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Play with the karaoke.
Yeah.
Not the karaoke, the jukebox.
They don't just want to sit there and hold on to your pie when they know you're sitting there waiting for it and shit, and you've already paid for it. That's not how they operate.
They got other shit to do too.
Yeah, they're gonna get rid of you as soon as your pie is ready. That's why I knew. And when I order a pie for carryout, especially when I order it online, because they like to be real specific with their times. Usually, I don't leave until that time that it says the pizza will be ready. To where when I get there, it's always ready. There is no like, oh, a couple extra minutes. Nope. I get there and we waited a good fucking 5 to 7 minutes waiting for somebody to come and actually, by the time anybody actually came and started taking money and worrying about our pizza. But we stood there at that counter.
The one place that you don't ever have that problem, but it pisses me off because you get a different problem, which I'll go over right after this, is Little Caesars. You never have that problem with someone sitting down because everyone's always in fucking line.
Yeah, they do have seats in there. Huh?
In where? In the
Little
San Sano
Caesars?
one, maybe, but not in the Hemet one. The Hemet one is...
yeah, that one's
there's
even
nothing.
smaller and shit. Yeah, that one's...
The San Sano one's a little bit bigger. I think they do have like 2 or 3 seats or something. No.
I don't even think they do, yeah. If they do, it's just for the people that go in and actually order something that's not hot and ready.
Someone from Little Caesars or someone who knows about a Little Caesars.
951-394-3420. Call us and let us know.
Leave us a drop.
You got seating?
Perfect. We might eat there. I like the pipe. Dude, so I've been to actually a lot of different Little Caesars though, and this is something that I've noticed at every single one of them, because $5 pizzas are fucking awesome, especially at work.
Yeah.
You're fucking sitting there, and for some reason there's always someone in front of you in Little Caesars, unless you get that miracle day where it's just you. But fucking always one or two. And then a rando that just keeps getting called.
Yeah.
Like every 5 minutes, like, order for Lashane? No Lashane? That person's sitting in their car and has been sitting in their car for a half hour, and they don't even intend to come back yet. Just give me the fucking pizza.
Yeah, just let me have it.
If they're sitting in their car, if they walk out of the shit and you have it ready, it's a hot and ready. I want my shit now. They need theirs hot and ready later. I like the pipe.
I'm cool with the whole delivery, dude. Fucking, even then when like I have like fucking my pipe and my weed outside in the front stairs, you know what I mean? They see it, change of attitude right away.
Oh, dude, when delivery people know they're delivering to potheads, they get a little chuckle, especially if they still get a tip.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I do tip.
What was it? Remember back at like one of the last Super Bowl celebrations I had? The fucking Papa John's guy showed up. We opened the door and blunt smoke smacked him in the face.
He almost chilled for a minute.
Yeah, he peeked his head in like, oh, what's the score? It smells fucking good in here. Like, he broke all character and professionalism for a split second. Like, holy fuck, it smells like that Doty.
He's like, why am I working today?
Yeah.
I should be chilling with you guys.
Yeah.
It probably took a lot for him to not ask for a nug or something. Like, you guys don't have a blunt lit or something? Come on, man.
See, that's one thing you gotta watch out for, too, with fucking people who do smoke and work in these food industries. Someone hit me, Corn, and Brian up for fucking weed through a Jack in the Box parking lot. We just got fucking, we just wound up smoking, got back from the medical shop. Fucking Corn starts asking about something. Oh. Corn asked him, I think it was Corn or Brian, but they were asking, why do we have to always wait? We always had to wait. This Jack in the Box is an order over 15. I finally found out a long time later. Because he didn't explain anything. He just went to, oh, that smells good. And like, oh yeah, people sometimes every once in a while leave tips and...
Day for a day.
Fucking winds up telling us like, oh yeah, it would be cool, every once in a while, like, people could drop little nugs in my car.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, what the fuck? So yeah, we want to just get our food and leaving. So yeah, watch out for these food people. They will ask you for weed.
Yeah, that's weird. I've never gotten weed from a customer or asked for a customer. I've never interacted with a customer having to do with weed unless it was a friend.
I actually get smoked out a lot.
A lot. No, you're in the wrong line of work, bud.
I get smoked out by coworkers, but not by customers ever.
I get smoked out by both.
No, but I don't interact with customers though either.
Yeah, that's very true. Honestly, if you did, you probably would.
Yeah, the couple regulars that do fucking talk to me, I can admit there's a couple regulars that have peeked their head into the kitchen at times and be like, hey DJ, what's up? And I've given them the look of fury, like, get the fuck out of my kitchen. Whoa, I was just saying hi. You're saying hi at the wrong time right now. I am fucked today. Leave me alone.
I like the pipe. Fuck you. See, Corn, I can understand. I've had it happen. We had it happen at the same time at the lake, dude. Everyone that worked at the lake smoked weed, so it was just one of those, like, a lot of customers, they're going there recreational.
Yeah.
So you'd see, I found pipes at the lake. I found weed at the lake. I've been smoked out by customers at the lake. I've smoked customers out at the lake.
Yeah, the worst, I've smelled weed on customers coming in. I've gotten to sit out and see. I've literally been sitting in the car and seen guys smoking, or heard the coughing and shit, and then seen them all getting out, talking about, let's go get some fucking wings. And that shit cracked me up because it just reminded me of your brother, honestly.
Then it gets annoying with me, dude, because they just show up and all they want to do is just hang out and smoke. You know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, I'm working. You know what I mean? It gets annoying, dude, because I'm there. I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Quick bowl, you know what I mean? 3 minutes, 5 minutes, you know what I mean? These guys want to chill there all fucking day, dude. And I'm like, dude, I'm working. You know what I mean? Come on, let's go smoke, little Danny. I'm like, no, I'm working.
Okay, dude, now I feel like I was that guy, because I used to... Fuck you, I was giving you a ride, motherfucker. If we were going to go smoke a bowl...
That was cool, though.
That was usually you saying, let's go smoke a bowl in the fucking little fucking empty recreational room.
That was cool, because I needed to, like, fucking... That was me dealing with numbers, and I hate numbers, dude. So I was like, all right, I need to chill. Let's go to the arcade and smoke a fucking... a bowl real fast, dude, just to get me fucking okay.
See, there is big differences in some of the things, like, you don't want to be high at work all the fucking time. I know you don't get stoned all day at work and shit. Like, we never really... Okay, periodically, if you hit it every, like, few hours, you're fine. That's not getting stoned all day long at work. That's just getting stoned throughout work. There's a difference.
I've gone on the hour. Once one hit of the pen an hour.
At any point in time, did you really superly affect your work? Like, to the point where you weren't even working at all anymore that whole day. You didn't drop one piece of chicken. You didn't flip a burger.
I don't completely stop working, no. The worst I got was when I had that infection. It was fucking hurting my back a lot, so I fucking took a half a muscle relaxer. It was the worst mistake I ever made. I took a half a muscle relaxer before work, and I smoked a bowl before I went in. And
you don't blame that on the weed, though.
No, it was the muscle relaxer. Things were getting near and far, and it only seemed to happen when I had a knife in my hand and I was cutting vegetables. I didn't cut myself.
So it just fucked your depth perception.
Yeah, I didn't cut myself, luckily, because I slowed down. I noticed it right away, like, okay, whoa. I could barely even feel my... There's a lot of, like most cooks will tell you, when you're cutting shit, there's a lot of feel that guides you. You know what I mean? It guides your knife, tells you where to put your blade. And when you don't have that feeling in your fingertips, and you don't have as much control over
a wiggle of your arm.
Yeah, I was scared. I was actually scared. Like, okay, let's just one slice at a time on these onions, because they're making my eyes water.
You discovered a whole nother thing. You cannot drive on muscle relaxers.
I don't know how I made it to work.
Like, here's the thing. If you were losing your depth perception just cutting your food and shit, you cannot drive.
No.
Here's my thing on the whole weed with work thing. Have you ever said, fuck it, I'm going to smoke a bowl right before doing a toe?
You were just...
See, you were calling the wrong...
You were a pussy at work, apparently.
Fuck you.
Look at him.
I like...
Oh, no, I'm going to get into my story here in a second. I'm just... I'm wondering about core.
Depends on what kind of toe. If it's like a toe I'm comfortable with, that I've been there before, that they know me, I'll do it. But if it's for, like, if I have to go meet a cop or something, dude, or, like, fucking pick it up at, like, a fucking crash,
Did you smoke before you came and picked up my car?
That night? No, dude, it was an emergency. I was actually on the road already, too, though, so I didn't have any of the essentials with me. That's why I think,
that's the only reason you didn't have a piper weed.
Well, see, yeah, I don't like carrying anything like that with me in the tow truck. You know what I mean? I don't. It goes double worse for me, dude, because you can get in really big trouble with that shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just like a fucking regular DUI.
That's why I didn't try to bring any and bust out while we were driving. I'm not that big of a dick. All right, Corn, roll up the tow truck windows. I got a bowl. This is my way of saying thank you.
Okay. Yeah, there have been some questionable times. I'm not gonna say I'm like I'm in the straight edge, dude.
Let's just be honest. We've all tested our limits when it comes to weed.
Yeah.
Rook's there's obviously a story. That's why he's asking these questions. Before you tell that story, though, before we get too far, we're almost 20 minutes in.
Thank you, John Frickin Smith.
Yes. Yes. Because, we got on such a roll there.
We got into the rabbit hole.
We really did. And you know why we went down that rabbit hole? Because Mr. John Frickin Smith welcomed you to it. Yeah, you heard him. And that's actually a song, too. That wasn't for us. No.
It was for you.
Yeah.
With the album, Yours to Keep.
The album is not yours.
The song, Yours to Keep. And the album, Songs of the Great Collapse.
Yes, head to johnfrickinsmith.com or iTunes, Apple Music, whatever it's called, Spotify, and check out Songs of the Great Collapse and Yours to Keep and all the other songs on the Great Collapse album.
I like the pipe.
Indeed. Thank you, John Frickin Smith.
There's a few stories. One's at the lake.
What's the worst one?
The worst one was probably... The worst time ever being stoned was coming over the podcast, but... remember that day when I told you I took like 2-3 dabs right before coming over here? I have no clue how I got here, and I was fucking panicked the whole time. It was bad. That was horrible. That was the first time I ever felt so stoned I couldn't drive. I think I drove like 25 all the way here from when I was living across town.
Yeah, dude. One time I went to go jump a car, so I hooked up the jumper box, dude. But instead of hooking up positive to positive, I put positive to negative. And as soon as it started sparking, I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I tried to do it again. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "What's going on?" Especially with Volkswagens, they don't have a color thingy. You know, it's usually like red and green or fucking red and black. This was just black, and I was like, "The fuck?"
You didn't have the plus or the positive on the side at all?
Well, it was there. It was just in black.
He was looking for the shiny colors.
You look for the colors. Oh, yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" And then I hear the body guy is like, "It's reversed, dumbass." Oh, okay.
That's not good.
Worst part is I was training some guy, dude. So I was like, "Oh, yeah. Well, I did that just to teach you." Positive on positive. Always look at the battery.
Wow. Would that qualify for a rookie mistake?
Yes, it would.
I was stoned.
Cord, did you just miss the whole joke there?
Yeah.
Rookie mistake, did it? Didn't.
I got it. I was stoned.
Well, my shit wound up at work. That was we drove from here all the way to LA. Got maybe 10 minutes away from our job. We were smoking the whole way. Fucking, it was one of those early morning. Fuck it, we're just gonna get high all the way there. We realized we had to dig footings, and all the shit was all like fucked up concrete and old rock. We left our jackhammer, all of our extension cord. We were in a Honda Civic with no shovels.
What were you guys prepared to do today? Get high.
The point. That's the point. We got out there and we're like, wait. We left everything.
Damn.
Even for our rebar, we have these fucking benders and shit.
Yeah.
We left those. We had nothing.
And I felt bad just from being at work and being so high that I walked all the way to the back to go get some soap. But as soon as I got there, I forgot what I was going for. Walked back to the front like, well, fuck it. I guess I'm coming back empty-handed. And then had to turn right back around. Fucking soap.
Fucking soap. I do that at the house all the time, though. That's something I'm used to now.
What did I come here for?
I walk to the fridge, I'm looking at I'll walk out, come back. Oh, okay, yeah.
There's just enough steps from the kitchen line to the dry storage in the back that my mind will wander on the way there. I'm just like, I guess I should I'll be factoring out stupid shit from the podcast. Like, man, I can't believe Korn laughs like a jackass every fucking time. We gotta get that motherfucker laughing. What the fuck did I come back here for? And I'll be standing by toilet seat covers knowing I have no use for toilet seat covers.
Grab them, put them down, though. Yeah. You're like, wait.
Like, if people see me on camera, and I know there's a camera in there, so somebody sees me on camera just wandering in there, looking around, looking up and down these shelves, because, I mean, these shelves are up about 10 feet high. I'm looking up and down these shelves, all the way through this fucking narrow fucking closet. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I guess, yeah, I'll look right at it, too, and, yeah, fuck that soap. I wasn't coming back here for soap. It had to have been something edible. Ketchup? No, I don't use ketchup for shit. Fuck it.
Oh, well, there's two things to that. One sad. You know the non-ketchup fan, biggest one in the world, died, yeah?
Yeah.
I felt bad.
I didn't.
I was like, that's what you get for not eating ketchup.
He lived a full life.
He didn't eat ketchup, that's what happens.
Your brother proves why ketchup can be an evil thing.
Carter is an evil thing. But, here's one thing that's always super nice, and you might get it at your work. Do you ever have that coworker that's just like, oh yeah, it's right there? That doesn't give you shit about it, but you also make them feel like a genius at the same time because you were just stoned and forgot what you were doing?
No, I usually go back and I come back from dry storage empty-handed and just like, dude, I forgot what the fuck I came back for. And then they're sitting there just like, what the fuck would you be going to the back for? Meanwhile, there's a soap dispenser right behind me that's left open because that's what you do when you pull out the empty one. You leave it open. That's usually my way of reminding my stoned ass. Like, I walk back and just like, oh, that thing's open. Soap. That's right.
If it wasn't for Regina, I wouldn't find shit. And it's always in front of my face. I like the pipe. She gets kind of mad. That's the only reason it's not awesome.
Those are signs of early dementia, bro.
I will slap the shit out of you, Corn.
Don't say that. That's not something you wish on someone. I want to be able to remember family and my kids. You're a dick.
It's true. You're killing your brain cells.
Yeah, fuck you. You kill your liver. There is people out there that they don't, like me, I don't want to fuck when I'm sick. It's the last thing I want to do. But there's people out there that they just want to go to Pound Town when they're sick, and I'm like, oh.
Weird.
That's nasty.
I thought I was.
I don't
weird.
even jerk it when I'm sick.
Really?
I do.
Well, when I'm really sick, no.
If I'm bedridden, but if I can stand up, I can jerk it.
If I have a cold, hell yeah, I'm jerking it. It adds to the asphyxiation thing though too, because you're already struggling to breathe.
I already masturbate and don't breathe at the same time.
Yeah,
so.
I know. When you add that added struggle for every time you do breathe, you gotta fight through all the muckles and shit.
Well, see, the thing I did was just fucking get a cup of noodle soup and added a shitload of like lime on it. You know what I mean? Something nice to go down my fucking throat. Well, I mean, nothing. It doesn't really open it. It just makes your fucking throat and your fucking mouth like water up a little bit more.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I like me some fucking cup of noodle soup and some fucking lemon on it.
Do you put fucking tahini too on it when you have it?
No, I usually I would put crushed red peppers on that shit, dude. Make that shit fucking extra spicy and lemony.
I used to just make it extra salty with seasoned salt.
Ouch.
No, a little seasoned salt doesn't kill some ramen noodles, especially if you got some chicken chopped up in that bitch.
Oh, okay. No, you're a connoisseur of sorts, so.
Huh?
You're a connoisseur of sorts with the ramen. You like to spice things up with that shit.
You chop up chicken, you put it in it. You chop up pork chops, you put it in it. You chop up sausage, you
I've
put
seen
it
some
in it.
motherfuckers put beef jerky in that shit.
Do you think I haven't? I used to put beef jerky in those little beefaroni things too. That's fucking bomb. You can add so much cool shit
on that shit, dude. Beef jerky, rice, fucking.
I used to chop up hot dogs in my SpaghettiOs.
There's really, when you look at it, some of the.
You get creative in the detention center, man.
You get creative in the ghetto.
Yeah, you get creative when you're poor. You have meat and ramen.
Yeah, meat and ramen. You can do a lot of good things with that. You don't waste a good steak. I've never seen anybody like, okay, we've got this beautiful New York strip here. I'm going to cook it to a perfect medium. Now let's chop it up and throw it in that cup of noodles.
I'm okay with
I
that.
would fucking slap the shit out of somebody.
I would eat it though.
If they paid for the steak, hell yeah, let's do it. But if I came home and that's what my wife did with the steak that I just bought, and this is assuming I have a stay. I don't have a wife, so there's no fucking. Don't go try to pull some kind of sexist name calling here. This is just an imaginary situation. That bitch is getting smacked around. Waste a good fucking steak on ramen noodles.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too.
Here's something I want to
You
try
bake
now.
fucking potatoes. Put them in the microwave. I don't care.
This thing ever kicks off? Get sponsored by some sort of food, meat person or something like that? Any meat. Ramen.
You know what?
Lobster.
You know what? Since
ramen.
you did mention that, I do want to take a second to thank Hooks Rubs and Spices for the samples they sent us. We are planning a goddamn cookout soon. We've got hot links on the list, but we're gonna have to get some other meats too that we can season up. But you did mention a good idea there, though. I'm thinking next time I get some fucking ramen noodles, I'm just gonna put a bunch of Hooks Rubs and Spices all up in that bitch.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That made my mouth water.
Sauce. Yep. Or actually, no, not sauce. Broth.
Oh.
Broth.
Oh. Oh, say it again.
Broth. Broth. It's good. It sounds like a brothel in here.
Fuck you.
The most extravagant extravagant I would ever go with is with fucking shrimp. You know, even though they already
Real
have
shrimp?
real shrimp on that shit.
Fuck you.
Crab leg?
Bougie ass bitch.
Yeah, shrimp. Hey man, I put shrimp on white rice before we cook that shit up with butter.
Fuck you. Welcome to the Asian world.
Oh, you love jambalaya then, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Oh.
Oh. I like the pipe.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to make some jambalaya as well one of these days. Okay, so let's get the hot links. I'll put those in the jambalaya. Yeah. Oh, we'll get some skewers for the shrimps. Put them on shrimp on the barbie with some hooks, rubs, and spices. We'll put them on the shrimp and we'll put them on our shrimps.
Shrimp's a weird ass texture when you think about it, but it's fucking bomb. It's like weird biting through that little thing, but
They say they're hard to get. Apparently.
shrimp ain't easy.
Yeah, Corn, you got it. Sometimes, see, Corn, that's the part. You're always looking down whenever we're playing volleyball with the jokes. Did you see?
Day for a day.
Have you guys seen this particular? There was a volleyball. It was like North Carolina versus Vanderbilt or some weird shit like that. College volleyball teams, like the
I think it's
craziest shit in the
intense, dude.
world. This guy gets hit with the ball or in the face like 5 fucking times in a row,
I saw that.
and they fucking win.
They pick him up.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's not real.
Dude, look.
It's kind of hard to not be.
I know
That
what
would-
video you guys are talking about, though. He gets knocked out at pretty much one point, and they're holding him up, and he keeps getting hit in the fucking face with the ball.
Well, they hold him up for the last one, and the ball hits him in
Yeah,
the face.
but-
they win.
It's not like they're running around the court, keep bitch slapping him like it's fucking baseball, but I do know what you're talking about. I don't know if I can believe it, though. I like the pipe.
Why would they use those colleges?
I don't know, but it's so convincing, but I don't know.
Some people get hit in the face with balls.
Well, actually, did you guys see the same thing that happened during soccer?
No.
Guy gets kicked in ball in the face 3-4 times straight, and then guy scores. So I can believe it, but it's like hard.
It happens.
Goalie?
It's not like baseball where the ball doesn't bounce. In basketball, it's more focused on getting that mother to bounce off the floor.
Volleyball, you need it to bounce too.
Yeah, but you don't really care about. You don't want it bouncing off
On the floor. You have to keep it up.
Yeah, volleyball, you're spiking the fuck out of that thing, and sometimes to keep it in the air, you sacrifice whatever you can.
Holy shit! Yeah,
And this guy. Honestly, I want it to be true. Okay. Fuck you.
No,
okay?
thinking about it,
Right now, I'm an optimistic child. I don't want you to kill Santa Claus for me in this one. I want that guy to have taken 5-6 balls to the face and been a champion
it
for
could
it.
be real because they also tried to disprove that whole girl standing on a glass box thing where it's not there and she just stepped with air and shit. So it could be. Honestly, I want it to be. I hope it is. I hope like 3 years from now they do a documentary and it's like, this is the kid. This is the ball.
It's a concussion fucking thing and shit.
That's concussion.
Because the way he hit, it fucking looked like he was getting beaten to
At one
shit.
point, he dropped to his knee and was just like, and they were like, I don't know if he's praying or if he's going
He's still in
unconscious.
there.
Because the first one, he gets
And then the
hit.
ref lifts him up. He's facing the wrong way, turns him around, gets hit in the face, instantly falls down. The ball hits him twice while he's on the ground.
Like the other team was aiming for his face, dude.
And then they pick him up. The fucking motherfucker. That's where it was like. That's where the most questionable one was when they lift him up. But they lifted him up to that perfect spot where you can easily use him to get in the way of a spike that's coming. And you know how it is too. When you're up in the volleyball movement, you're not changing your angle of hit really based on what you're seeing on the other side. Sometimes you're just going to whack that motherfucker. I want it to be true that one bounced off his face, went over that fucking line, and they couldn't fucking do it. And it just looked cool.
I like the pipe. Fuck you.
I want to see a scooter game come out.
No, you don't. There was a scooter game that came out. It was called Razor Scooters.
What happened with scooters, man?
It was horrible. Scooters are still around and they're kicking harder.
Yeah, I mean, like, seriously, that shit was the shit back in 2002.
They have pro version of scooters now.
I want to see a fucking double backflip on a scooter, dude. You know what I mean?
I remember having my end of keeping up with the Joneses moment as a kid. 6th grade, had a Razor scooter, smash into school.
The best one you could get.
Fucking kid on a GoPed smashes past me.
Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me?
I was done with that, like, that lifestyle left me right then and there. I was like, you know what? Fuck you guys. Fuck all you white kids, all you rich kids. I'm done. No more. I can't keep up with it anymore. I'm never gonna convince anybody to get me a GoPed. I had to cry like a bitch to get this Razor. And this motherfucker gonna cry to pass on a GoPed.
Fuck you.
I had a GoPed.
You were an adult when you got one.
Yeah, I was an adult though.
You gotta point out that part.
I had to use it for transportation.
I forgot about that patch of time there where you hear that fucking brrr, oh shit, Corn's here.
The whole time you were saying GoPed, that's all I could think of. It's like Corn waited until he was an adult to get one.
Oh, it's 20-3.
Like, I was so sad too, because it was a brand new Razor I had. And I was pissed too, because I was going up fucking the other side of the high school on Idlewild. Going up fucking towards Monte Vista and shit. It's uphill. A slight uphill. Uphill on a scooter sucks dick.
Yeah, because you hit the cracks. It's not like a skateboard. You just hit the cracks and you're like, dunk. You don't stop, but
it slows it down.
You have to push again.
Yeah. I think we can actually wrap this one up. We can bring the segments we missed today. We can do next week. We went down the rabbit hole. And it was fun. We didn't even talk about what we've been smoking. What the fuck? We haven't mentioned that the last 2 weeks.
Alpha Blue.
Girl Scout cookies.
Fuck you. I like the pipe.
Bam. And Corn is drunk. But he's also sick, so he's allowed to be drunk.
Fuck you.
Next week, we can give you a little preview since we actually know what we have on the docket next week. Corn's gonna have a band song. Rookie's gonna have a song for the Hall of Fame.
Paper there.
And we might have a special guest named Mary Jane.
It's not special.
Fuck you.
You tell Weed she's not special again and we might jump you.